Welcome to the Oddfrog Chop Shop, your one-stop podcast for all things toy, design, collectible, comic book, video game, movies, pop culture, and more. And now please welcome your hosts, Kelly Greenwood and Eddie Hermosillo.
Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Oddfrog Chop Shop. We're back here together for another episode where we're just gonna hang out and chop it up and talk about what we've been doing recently. LA Comic Con just passed up, so we have some footage of that Kelly took. We're just here to hang out and talk about updates with the Chop Shop and all kinds of stuff. So, again, I'm Eddie, Kelly, and Mikey. What's up, guys?
Hola.
What's up, guys? Yeah, welcome back to the Chop Shop. This is our 100th video when it drops, so that is an interesting landmark for us. Yeah, cue
the confetti.
Yeah. But we've got a lot of things going on right now coming up into the new year, and we wanted to take this opportunity to relaunch the podcast, let you know what we've been doing, guys. We've been a little quiet on social media because we've got a lot going on. We've been working with some people to get the car out to influencers, Instagram influencers, and 112 collectors. So that's in the works. A couple of them are local, and we're trying to work out right now how to get the Bandito to them so they can review it, put it on YouTube, Instagram, all that stuff. And then also, we've got some news about a company that's interested and likes what we're doing. And Eddie, I'll let you talk about that.
Well, first, let's do a little check-in, guys. Eddie, what have you been up to lately? It's been a while since we've done
Good idea. Good idea.
I've been up to the same old thing. I'm not gonna lie. We've been just grinding away, not literally, but at the garage, making the Chop Shop happen. I now have a total of 3 prototypes going. 2 of them which are just about completely done. And those are the ones we have. So we have a base model. We've made some changes. We're gonna post some pictures on social media. I want to kind of take a poll. I've made some slight changes to the design, some colors, but we'll see. It might look better. It's not set in stone. Again, it's prototype, so we just want to see what you guys think and how it looks. But again, so we have 3 prototypes going. That's what I've been working on. We had them at Otis for quite some time, and then I brought them back to my house because of this deal that we have going on. But we've been working on the prototypes. I have a base model black one, which we're also revamping the box for. Again, the base model black one, we have one that's gonna feature some of like the parts for the lowrider kit, and then we have one that I'm decking out to be kind of like a Mad Max Gaslands off-road vehicle, and I have something special, kind of lined up with that one. But yeah, we've been working on the vehicles for the Chop Shop. We got figures. Kelly and I both have been working on some designs for action figures. He's nailing the comics and the turns and the orthographics. I've been in contact with a guy who does real good work with articulation to the level where I think it's almost on like Mezco level, Storm Collectible articulation. It's very good. So I've been in contact with him and he's down to work on 2 prototypes with us. So we'll have those coming out in the new year. I'll be showing images of the prototypes here. Not soon, but within the next couple of weeks. Kelly has some of the turns going. We have the sculpts already done in ZBrush, so now it's just a matter of like adding the articulation. But other than you working on this stuff, the Chop Shop, I just life in general kind of takes toll on it. But the grind never stops.
Well, and that's one of the things I've loved about this whole idea from the beginning is, when it comes to the design, you guys really do listen to people's critiques, people's suggestions, and actually implement that into the design process, which to me is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's unique too. And, we've said it many times, you can't take everything, but it's like we really did listen to the community when it came to designing this car. So yeah, we're just, it's too good of an idea for us to not fight for it. and we've gotten several sales this week. So things are moving forward, and we'll talk about this meeting here in a minute. But I'll just check in with what I've been doing. I work at Otis College. It's a College of Art and Design. I work in the rapid prototyping department, so we're making prototypes and 3D prints and laser engraves and all that stuff every day, all day long. And right now is finals, and machines are breaking, and people need prints and all this stuff. So it's a little haywire there, but I really love working there because I literally get to do creative, prototype work every day. So, and it ebbs and flows, right? So it's finals right now, and it's really, really crazy. But a lot of the time, they just want somebody to be there to maintain the equipment and use the equipment. So a lot of times I get to work on our projects, work on the Bandito, work on the bone chopper. And the bone chopper is done. We'll put some pictures of that, video of that up as well. But again, it's a custom motorcycle that we did for Big Fella on Instagram, and I'll be sending that out to him Monday. But yeah, I'll get lots of pictures of it, and so you guys will get to see that too. And probably won't do that again. It's a lot of work for one item, you know what I mean? But I was happy to do it for him because he's been a long time collector that follows what we're doing and stuff, and it was fun to do for him. So yeah,
nice.
How about you, Mikey?
Well, I mean, besides my I call it my full-time side hustle, my day job. Besides doing that like a crazy person, I've been booking a couple pretty exciting VO jobs recently. I'm pretty excited about that. Hopefully I can post the commercial I just did on here. I don't know. We'll see if they give me permission.
That's awesome.
But I wanted to be in LA this last weekend because there was a lot of voiceover stuff happening. There was the Society of Voice Actors and Sciences, That's Voiceover event, which is, it used to be like bi-yearly, but now every other year, but now they're doing it once a year since everything's in person again. But they have a whole conference with speakers and breakout sessions and all this cool stuff, but also a lot of introverted people are voice actors. I'm not. I'm one of the extroverted ones.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that they're in a booth all day just by themselves. So it's a good opportunity to get out there and network. But then there's a big, award ceremony and whatnot. But this year there was also an event through a new organization called NAVA, which is National Association of Voice Actors. And they put on this gala like the night before the whole Sovas thing. And it was to raise money for the association. They do a lot of good work for voice actors. It's a really great organization. And they actually gave their first award of excellence to a voice actor, and it happened to be Seth Green. Yeah, so and I can't tell you his whole speech. I saw a lot of videos and pictures a lot of like FOMO from here. I was just like, I want to be there. But he gets up there and says, "In your face, James Earl Jones." But everybody said he was such a cool, down-to-earth guy. He's taking pictures with everybody, just a genuine dude. And that guy really has done a lot of voice work. And he really set a standard with Robot Chicken. I mean, people might give that show crap, but I think it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. But other than that, yeah, man, I'm just grinding, just auditioning like crazy. I've been really trying to get in as many auditions as I can with the time that I have. So,
How's your comedy stuff going, Mikey?
I put that kind of on the side burner for now, just because my day job is so tedious, and also I'm just refocused on voiceover right now.
Yeah.
Not saying that I'll probably hop up on a couple open mics here and there because I love doing it. I really love getting up there and especially making people smile and laugh. There's nothing like it when you have a whole room like going, "Ha, I get what you're saying. That's funny."
Making people headbang is pretty close though.
Yeah, exactly. You get it. But no, it's creatively, I'm feeling the creative juices. So it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
So let's talk about Gentle Giant for a minute. Eddie reached out to them, and why don't you briefly tell it to the story, Eddie? And again, guys, there is nothing set in stone. We have a meeting with them, and they just seem like really cool people, and it sounds like they like what we're doing. So, Eddie, take it away.
Yeah, so Gentle Giant Studios, if you guys look them up, they're here in Burbank. yeah, like Kelly said, I managed to arrange a meeting with them. On a whim one night, I was just scrolling through Instagram as I do for inspiration, and one click led to another click led to another click, and somebody ended up working for General Giant Studios. So I started doing research on them. They do a lot of stuff, like a lot of digital stuff, a lot of like 3D stuff, prototyping stuff. They've done stuff for like Star Wars and Harry Potter. They tend to work more in like the statue realm, real detailed statues and busts and stuff like that. But on a whim, I emailed them, and because on their website, they said something about like manufacturing and services and prototyping. And so I was like, man, like now that I've made my own prototypes and we have quotes from various people, what, like I tend to say nowadays, what's the best that can happen, right? So I went ahead and constructed this email, and I reached out to him, and it was like maybe late one night, and like almost midnight, 1 a.m. And I was like, what? I sent the email out. I put pictures of the Bandido and the green lowrider that I've been working on literally in my backyard, along with when I brought him back from Otis. But yeah, I was at home, so then I wrote the email, and the very next day, the director of creative, we get a bing on our site. Every time somebody enters our site, we get a bing, like on our phone, from Wix. And somebody was on our site, and it tells you, and then he wrote a message, and it was obvious he was looking through our profiles and all of our stuff, and there's a character that I designed back in school, and he made a comment, and he says, "The duck quacks me up," something about a duck. And I was talking to my girlfriend, and she's like, well, there's a duck character that I was like, oh, you're right. Yeah. So I was like that. He was like scrolling, like I was like connecting dots. And so he looked through our page, and then I replied to his email. He said he called and he left a message, and I replied to his email. And within 10 minutes of him looking through our site, I was on the phone with him. We had a conversation. And he was talking about that he loved the site, he loved the concept, the idea, and that, they were willing to meet with us, that he had talked to marketing and management, and they loved the concept, that from what it appeared that we were obvious industry professionals, and that the prototypes looked good. And, he was just, I was just in awe. It baffled. I'm like, oh, man. So, I started like thinking, like, again, like I said, keep saying, what's the best that can happen? So, with that in mind, and this email, we now have a meeting scheduled for January 9th, where we will be in Burbank, discussing the possibilities of partnering up with General Giant or having them helping us manufacture the Bandido, helping us in any way, or using their advice as mentor, or even their advice or mentorship on ways to bring it to market or marketing strategies. This meeting can be, it's an open door to an endless amount of possibilities, and I just keep having a real good feeling. My girlfriend does too. People I keep mentioning to, it just the reality around me is changing to what we've been working so hard for the past 2-3 years. Like, we've been we've been doing it for the past 3 years, and now that it's all coming to fruition, it's kind of like a dream, but it's like, you create your dreams are coming true. That it's what it feels like, and it's wild. It's just mind-boggling. Imagine seeing the Bandido with the level of details. Go to General Giant Ltd, and you'll see, like, they have sales right now on a lot of their busts.
We'll put a link in the description too. Yeah.
I mean, I just start thinking in my head. Imagine with their help, the bit of redesign that we can do to the Bandido. This is our first prototype. We're gonna go back and redesign it. And then we get a first test shot at the first, once we design it, we create our molding, and we get a test shot. We'll have a first product, and then we get a second test shot after you. It boggles my mind. I'm excited and nervous all at the same time. So it's crazy. It's crazy, man. General Giant Studios, shout out to you guys over there. And I'm excited for the meeting. We're preparing these prototypes as tight as possible. We're working on what we need to do to impress them and bring this to market for sure.
And also, all of our ideas who knows what else they might want to hire Oddfrog for?
Exactly.
You never know.
We are a design service company. We can design. They like the way the Bandido looks, and they said it's. from what he said we obviously didn't need any more like help with the design. Like I'm gonna take any help. We need help, you know. So it's like I'm excited. We're excited, and I don't know. It's just something that we've been looking forward to and working so hard for the last few years that now it's happening. It's very exciting.
Yeah, and what I like, having looked at their site and stuff after Eddie made contact with them, is it's premium stuff that they do. Like, it's quality stuff. So if we end up somehow, you know, working with them, then I know we don't have to sacrifice.
Wait, is
premium.
that LA I hear?
Yes, it is. Perfectly normal citizens everywhere. But, you know, I like that we wouldn't have to sacrifice any premium. We don't want to do that. We want our car to be right up there with like Mezco quality, because a lot of people are putting $200 characters inside this vehicle. And that's like, you know, that's like what we want to strive for. So, yeah, really great stuff. You know, like I said, nothing set in stone. But
it's exciting stuff, though.
It's exciting that people are seeing the business portfolio that we've created over the last 2.5 years, and the quality of what we're trying to bring to the table, you know, setting standards for pricing and stuff like that. So it's really exciting. And then, yeah, so last weekend was LA Comic-Con. And I got to say, it was the funnest Comic-Con I've been to since I went early in the 90s. To the San Diego Comic-Con. Like, LA is my new favorite Comic-Con just because it's busy, but it's not insane. So, yeah, Mikey, do we want to queue up a little video of that and show that?
Let me pull up this video
about it a little bit.
So this is a little video that Kelly shot, a little highlight reel here. Let me share it. You can tell it's been a while since we've done one of these. All right. Let me make this full screen here. Oh, that was full screen. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play this. And
you know, it was really kind of a reconnaissance mission.
This is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if my wife would let me put it in the living room, but
that is very gnarly.
Yeah, really cool stuff. And, you know, we were interested in the toys this time for sure, because, you know, we want to present next year and stuff like that. And it was just really, really fun, really chill. Everybody was cool. I talked to the Warriors of the Animal Kingdom guys. They were really cool. Sounds like they have a comic book coming out. So I was like, oh, great. And yeah, there's what we're looking for. Yeah, there you go. Really cool stuff, like stepping up for sure. Really nice guys.
I like that Rhino guy.
Savage, Crucible, these third-party V-Toys companies are definitely stepping it up. There's so many that are elevating the game. That's, yeah, Tunchi Studios, all these V-Toys, Snail Shell, all these parts. Like, these are insane companies, guys, that you guys need to keep up.
I didn't see that. That's badass. I saw that one. I wouldn't mind that either.
That's cool.
That's badass.
That was a winner for me, man. Look at that thing.
And the turtles. Love these.
These are amazing.
Love these.
These two, really well done. Some of the cosplay was just
that's cool.
Next level.
But what did that guy pull up in, you know?
Right?
Life-size
bone chopper.
That's great.
Yeah. It's for our games and stuff like that. I just thought these were cool. Like, it's fun stuff, you know? 100-sided dice. This is these are, what do they call it?
Legos?
No, it's a group of people that build things from Legos. Adult fans of Lego or something like that, they call themselves. But look at that underwater scene. I mean, just amazing. Really cool stuff. Of course, comic books. My first love. Yeah, it was really, really fun. You know, we were just kind of exploring. Like I said, we want to get in there next year. And so we got some some pricing breakdown for booths and stuff like that.
Booths.
And we picked up some toys.
Not booze. Booths.
Booths. But we picked up some toys, just stuff we thought was interesting, and thought we'd do a little unboxing here.
What do you got there?
This is Eddie. You know more about it than I do. Is it Demon Slayer?
The other one.
Okay, well, I don't want to pretend I know what I'm talking about. I got these for someone.
Hold it up to the camera.
Yeah. Anime toys. Kind of a Funko style design.
Check it out. What's the character's name?
The character, I have no idea. I really don't know, and I'm not going to even pretend I do. But it's cool. I like the little stance, and I just like the one-off kind of statue thing of it. Not one-off, but there's no articulation. It's just kind of cool. Let's see. You can kind of see him. So, and then we got this one. Shall I show this one? Just thought it was cute. I like the samurai sword. I like the pose. I'm sure you guys out there know who this is from Demon Slayer. And just thought it was kind of cute and fun, and I like the colors a lot. So yeah, let's open them up, huh? Let's see here. I should have had a knife, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, a while ago we also got this one. Speaking of the Animal Kingdom guys and their comic books, this is one of their feline characters.
Where did we get that one?
It's pretty dope. I'm a big fan of cats. Like, cats are actually pretty gnarly creatures. I dig them, yo. I was never a cat person, but after having a few cats, owning a few cats, they're pretty dope. Like, I'd take a 30-pound cat, 40-pound cat over a 30-pound dog any day. I don't know.
I'd take a 120-pound dog over the 30-pound cat, though.
I'd take a 120-pound cat over the 120-pound dog any day.
That's called a murder kitten, buddy. Those
Hey,
are
you know what I'm saying? I would, though.
She's handless.
Uh-oh.
Some assembly required. IKEA toys.
Yeah. Is there an Allen wrench in there? And the Swedish meatball.
Yeah, and the one Eddie's got over here was gifted to us from Axion Figs.
Yeah, I was going to say that one looked familiar. I know we've seen that one before.
Yeah, this was a gift from one of our longtime followers, supporters, actually.
It's on Instagram.
Oh, that's bro. You're sick.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels nice, actually, too. Like it's.
Let's see your weapon.
It's really nice. Oh, this is why I wanted her.
One Psychos is online. I heard a bloop. Wanna play some Halo, bro?
Yeah, those are
Here's a little samurai sword.
Nice.
Feels pretty fragile.
Does it?
Not gonna mess with it too much.
So it's not floppy rubber?
No. And let's see. There must be something else that goes with it to put on her here. Oh no, here we go. She's got a little.
Just like all figures are, though. But
Cut her head off.
right.
Oh, there we go.
So you said Animal Kingdom is coming out with a comic book, right?
Yeah, that's what they were telling me.
That's pretty dope, dude.
It's cool.
See some of it.
Very cool. Good detail.
Yeah, really good detail. Nice paint, cool face.
All right, Eddie, show and tell. What do you got?
Yeah, again, this is one of the characters from Animal Kingdom, Ash, one of their feelings. Pretty cool, man. He's very well articulated, butterfly joints, extend pretty far back.
I don't know why, but he kind of reminds me of Altered Beast.
He does.
Skydiving pose, look at that. Great.
He'll land on his feet. Don't worry.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of cool. I love the detail
What about
on the thing.
Get this one out. This has a stand too, but we'll put that on later.
You know, a lot of people don't take that into consideration when they show their action figures. Like, the pose of a figure can really be detrimental to the sales of it. Like,
well, that's why I like what they did when we brought up the new X-Men action figures. How they had whoever took those photos did an outstanding job. You know, I still want to. I should have asked Santa for that Gambit for Christmas.
Yeah, the Bishop
looks G.I. Joe's, so I'm stoked about that. Don't know which ones. Oh yeah, they all come without heads. That's interesting. Well, I mean, they have heads, but yeah, that's true. Oh, wow. Dang, these feel nice.
Nice head. Yeah, no, those are great poses. Skydiving.
This guy is gnarly, dude.
He looks like he's ready to pounce.
Yeah, they're so.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
No, dope.
He's got a little sword.
Hey, hold that back up, Kel.
Yeah.
Speaking of these okay, maybe we should. Yeah, part of one of our latest ventures is Oddfrog Entertainment. You know, we've teamed up with Killer Kawaii Crew and the Deathly Triad, and we're working on some things. And these are like not inspiration, but we're trying to enter the realm of collectibles, designer toys, and more of the static and statuesque world of things. Where we're developing a concept right now where we're working with. I don't even want to say the idea because it's kind of unique,
not
so I'd
much,
rather not. You know, I want to keep that on. But we're working with an idea where we're working. It's a lot of. It would allow for a lot of plethora of characters, and it gives us a lot of room to work with these like static posts, and you know that can be produced a lot faster than something like this, of course. You know, because you have to design and then work the articulation compared to this. You know. As soon as you get a nice pose, boom, you're good. You're set to go. You print, you mold, you cast, you paint, you box, and you deliver. You know, compared to this, you test shot. You have to make sure the joints fit, the articulations, and the printing, then the potential paint rub, and you have to get the tolerance and the difference within the joints and make sure they fit. It's a lot of work.
Well, and some of those designer toys, the amount of detail. I mean, I know there's no articulation, but the colors and the detail are pretty freaking cool.
And that's the thing. It takes, you know, you can put the detail in. You can put the detail in the scope. Just like, imagine this. But instead, if they would have done like this, they would have sculpted and designed it like this, and then just pose it, and that was it. But now imagine having to take this guy, make him stand in the T-bows, add the articulation, make sure the tolerance within the joint bends, and this and that and that. And I mean. Yeah, the designer toy realm is a whole nother ball game, which again we're getting our toes with in there, and it's real exciting, man. Kelly can tell you a bit more about that.
A lot of possibilities.
Yeah, I think we're just kind of getting our toes in the water with learning about it, and that's really probably all I want to talk about that right now.
Well, I just can't wait till we make some toys that need some voices.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of opportunity for story, not only in like actual creating story for characters and stuff like that, but the details that the deco stuff we can do with something like that is much different than you can do on a articulated character, cost wise. So, it'd be really interesting to do something like that.
I agree.
But, yeah, so it's our 100th video, guys, and we just wanted to pop back on here. We're going to try to be doing the podcast a little more regularly.
100th video podcast, not our 100th video podcast. 100th video.
100th video
podcast.
Podcast. Yes, exactly. But we thought it'd be we want to come on here and we want to start sharing more of the process, not any ideas or secrets, but stuff, just what we're doing, and let you know that the Bandito is still moving along. In fact, really, really great things are happening with it. We've been getting sales, and it's just really exciting, and we wanted to share as much of that as we could with you guys and keep you in the loop. This is the best and funnest way we know how to do that. And I'll just say salute. We, happy Sunday. And I've actually got to go into work to like switch prints around because it's finals. So we can't be on here too long today. But yeah.
Any final thoughts, Eddie?
Final thoughts. I mean, yeah, with everything the way it's going, I mean, I just definitely say stick to your dreams. You can definitely make them happen. You just got to put that time, the dedication, the amount of work it takes to actually make your dreams come true is more work than it takes for you to pay your bills. I mean, I've been working for 2.5 years on this project, on this business, and ain't seen a dime. So it takes a special kind of person to really want to make your dreams work. So like we're doing here, you got to keep at it and just keep that hope alive. And the more you do it, the better odds you have of making it happen. So yeah,
love it. So once again, guys, thanks for joining us on our 100th video podcast. Not 100th podcast, but thanks for joining us, guys, and we'll be back to see you next time and hopefully have some more exciting updates.
Thank you for tuning in to the Oddfrog Chop Shop Podcast. This episode is brought to you by MLCvoice.com and OddFrogEntertainment.com. Theme music is Burlesque Heartache by RKVC. Please remember to rate and subscribe. Until next time, keep creating and keep playing.